The Queen's decided to relax and not wear her outfit tonight. Rum. Straight. Smells so good. This is her first taste of rum without the strawberry daiquiri.
Survey part 2. I did the first one a few years ago when I was will you say that word for me?
What was it again?
Pubescent?
Pre-pubescent.
Yeah, that word. When I was that word, and I really hate it because of my voice and everything, and it was a few years ago, and I'm like 21 now and stuff, and yeah. But this is part 2, and this is Karo's Survey Drunken Edition with Miranda. Okay? And these questions were sent to me from Baldwin Jim.
Hi, Baldwin Jim. Thank you.
Thank you for these questions, and also thank you everyone who viewed the first Karo survey, because there's like 6,511 views on that video. And sadly, I can no longer access that channel because I forgot the stuff to it. So that's why I'm now using this channel. So I hope you guys enjoy and share it with your friends so everyone can see it. Everyone wanted a part 2, so this is the part 2 we're giving to you. And there's 20 questions, so let's get started. Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you sure?
No.
Okay. Question number 1. If you found a shrunken guy at 2 inches tall that you didn't like in your bag when you got home, what would you do with him?
I would throw him against the wall.
You'd throw him against the wall.
I would be like, what are you doing? No!
I would put him in a jar.
In a jar?
In a jar.
Would you poke holes in the lid?
I would poke holes in the lid because I don't want him dying. I want to keep him around.
Are you going to feed him pizza crust?
I might.
You're going to keep him alive.
I don't know if he deserves pizza crust, though.
Oh, you don't eat it.
That's true, I don't eat it. So probably. Alright, number 2. If you made him live in a dollhouse on your dresser, describe how you would torment him.
Well, it would probably be Barbie Dreamhouse. So, I mean, it'd be really good living for him.
But you'd have to torment him somehow.
I don't know how. They ask questions about that later.
I would torment him by making him wear, what was it, the baby Barbie clothes?
Baby Barbie clothes. You guys say that 5 times fast.
Baby Barbie, baby Barbie, baby Barbie, baby Barbie.
Baby Barbie, baby Barbie, baby Barbie, baby Barbie, baby Barbie.
I think that was 4 times, but it's okay.
Baby Barbie. That was either 4, 5, or 6.
Okay. But I would make him wear the baby Barbie clothes, and I would make him have sexual relations with my other Barbie dolls, because that would be hilarious
to watch. At least he would have the real man parts. Ken never did when we used to mash them together.
Number 3, would you make earthquakes for him in the dollhouse?
Oh, yes.
Yes, I would shake either the dollhouse or the dresser and just go, oh no, everything's falling. It's a 7.5.
I used to have earthquakes in California. That was terrifying.
Number 4, if he fell when you opened your sock drawer into one of your socks, what would you do?
I would put it on anyway. Be like, sock with a little man in it.
Massage and keep my foot warm.
All day long.
It
would smell so bad at the end of the day.
I would take the sock and I would spin it around like, wah, and I'd slap people with it.
I'd sock people with a little man.
situation where you would try to smash him with your hand like a bug or squeeze him?
Only if he tried to touch me inappropriately.
I agree. If you tried to touch me inappropriately, or tried to look up my skirt or dress, or whatever, because you know he's 2 inches tall, he's going to think he can just sneak up and sneak a peek.
Well, not if he's not a perverted little man.
Well, you never know. And that ain't going to happen.
We're going to assume Bill, because we've named him Bill. We're going to assume that Bill is a perverted little man.
We're going to assume he is, so...
Would you squish him with your foot?
I would probably squish him with my foot, yes.
Poor Bill.
But I wouldn't kill him. I would just squish him to make
You would have Bill guts all over your floor.
to make him go, let me go, okay. You know, that type of thing.
You grab him with your toes and squeeze real hard.
Yeah, because I'm pretty wild with my toes. Alright, number 6. How many people would you let know he existed, and what would you all do to him?
I would only let the people that I lived with know, and you. I would send you a picture, Bill. I'd be like, look, there's a bill on my hand.
I would not let my boyfriend know, because, you know, he would be like, what the hell is this 2-inch man doing in my house?
We've got to get rid of Bill.
We're going to get rid of Bill. He's got to go. But I would let
Or start paying rent.
Or start paying rent, yes. But I would let you know, because we're besties, and that's what besties do. And I would let Ariel know, because Ariel's my sister.
I would tell you what to do and torment your little 2-inch man.
You would?
I
would. Okay. Number 7.
Oh God, we're already at 7?
Yes.
My crown keeps falling off. I can hold it on.
If you found him outside on the doorstep trying to escape, how would you make him pay?
I would spank him. I go, no!
With her index finger, she would spank him.
Well, I can't smack him with my whole hand. I would squish him.
Now let's squish him.
I'd love to spank him in this.
I would take a stick and a string, tie a string to the stick, tie him to the end of the string, and dangle him in front of my cat repeatedly.
That would be tormenting him to a bad point.
But that's how I would make him pay for trying to escape.
Poor Bill.
Number 8. Would you make him do any chores for you? What would they be?
I would make him scrub the grout in the bathroom.
The grout is the little edges between the tiles, just in case you didn't know, because I learned that today.
She learned that earlier when this wasn't recording.
I'm going to check that, by the way, here in a minute. Okay. Any chores for me? Oh, because he is not big enough to do, like, laundry or dishes or anything like
You
that.
have a dishwasher anyway.
I have a dishwasher, yeah. But anyway, I would have him go around my carpet picking up the crumbs that, you know, get in your carpet and stuff.
I thought this was a vacuum cleaner was for.
That's what Bill is now for.
Oh, okay. We could do that with Bill.
Yes. Because he doesn't require power.
That's true, but you do have to feed him. Maybe he can eat the crumbs.
That's fine.
That's
as long
gross.
as he gets rid of the crumbs, I don't care. He can eat them.
Gross.
I don't care what Bill does.
Bill's disgusting.
Bill is disgusting.
Well, my TV turned blue.
Because your Xbox turned off.
Oh.
Number 9. If he did it or them poorly, how would you punish him?
I would spank him with my index finger. Although I do like your idea of tormenting him in front of the cat.
That's exactly what I would do. I'd tie him to the string at the end of the stick and dangle him in front of my cat.
I'm going to put him in the rat cage.
Yes.
The rats would chase him around and go.
That's what I would do.
Put him in the rat cage?
No, the
dangly stick thing?
Yeah, in the gerbil cage, because I have gerbils, not rats, so I put him in my gerbil cage.
I should introduce him to the rats.
Okay. Number 10. If you found out who he has a crush on, would you invite her over to see him? What would happen?
It would definitely depend on who he had a crush on. Mm-hmm. If he had a crush on like you, I would be like, hey, you gotta come over and torment poor Bill.
And I'd be like, okay!
We need to do shots. Now we answer number 10. You gotta answer number 10 so we can do shots.
And like I said, it depends on who he had a crush on. If it was someone I knew and I liked, I'd be like, oh, hey, look at this. Maybe this could work. But if it was someone I didn't know or I did know but I didn't like, I would like torment the hell out of him and just embarrass the shit out of him and some shit like that. It'd be hilarious. Number 11.
11. Oh no.
If you were having a glass of juice with breakfast and he demanded to have some, would you drop him into the glass? Would you take a drink to scare him?
No. You know what I would do? I thought about this question. You know what I would do? I would pick him up by his feet and dunk him in several times.
Like a cookie?
Yeah.
Like a cookie.
And then I would lick him up.
Then you stick him in his mouth. You stick him in your mouth and just go. Just suck all the juice off.
And then set him back down and be like, bitch, what'd you say?
I would actually. I would drop him in my juice and take several drinks until he was pretty much in the last drink section, and then I'd take him out. Okay? Because I would want to scare the hell out of him.
So listen up, Bill. Don't demand things.
You don't demand, honey. You don't demand. I don't think so.
Brandon's gonna have so much fun.
Number 12.
By the way, her boyfriend doesn't know she's drinking tonight.
What other kinds of torment would you put him through? Make up as many as you want or can.
I think that I would let my dog play with him. I would put him in one of the little Kong balls. You guys know what a Kong ball is. She doesn't, but you guys know. And
what the hell is that?
It's a little rubber ball with a hole in the center that you can put treats and stuff in, and the dog can like chew on it and then like make him come out and like lick in it and get him out. And she has very much fun with them. But I would put Bill in one of those and give it to my dog.
Okay, alright.
Or put him in the rat's cage because the rats would chase him around.
Alright. Anything else?
I don't know.
Okay. Apart from what I said earlier about the dangling him on a string in front of my cat.
I do like that one.
I do like that. I would also put him in my gerbil cage because my gerbils are assholes.
Yeah, gerbils are assholes.
They really are. And
This cup is really heavy.
what else would I do?
The gerbil ball?
Yes, put him in one of my tiny gerbil balls. Because I have two different sized gerbil balls for when my gerbils were babies and when they're full grown now. But I put him in one of my tiny gerbil balls and put him right in front of my cat. Because my cat likes to play with the gerbils when they're in their balls. My cat like swats at the gerbils and chases them
cat
around.
likes to play with balls.
He does, I'm telling you. He's a weird cat.
Oh, no.
That I would put Bill in one of my tiny gerbil balls and put him right in front of my cat so my cat could swat him around and chase him when he's trying to get away.
My crown keeps falling off.
I know. And, that's probably about it. Or as much as I can think of at the moment.
Yeah.
Number 13.
Oh, Jesus.
If you found your boyfriend drunken somewhere, what would your reaction be? If you don't have one, just make one up for the sake of the survey.
I would pick him up and look at him and go, what did you do this time? What did you do this time, baby?
I would take my boyfriend and I'd scoop him up in both of my hands and I'd rub him against my face and go, ooh, boo, boo, you're so cute. Oh my goodness. And then I would stuff him in my pants. R-rated.
In her pocket. She would put him in her pocket.
Yes. In
That's
my
the
pocket.
That's my PG-13 version. Her pocket.
In my pocket. In my
Pocket.
pocket.
No, pocket.
Pocket.
I know that's what you want to say, but you mean pocket.
That's what it is. Pocket. My pocket. My pocket.
Here's the next question.
Okay, the next question is I snorted. The next question, number 14.
You need to drink more of that. Drink, chug. No, chug it. You need to drink more.
He tells, number 14, he tells you he doesn't want anyone to know about his condition. How do you take care of him? How do you feed him? Where do you make a bed for him? How do you spend your time together?
That's a lot of questions.
I'm guessing this is still in the boyfriend area.
Yeah, because I don't trust Bill that much. I don't like Bill that much.
No.
But my boyfriend, I would make him a little bed on the bed right next to me, or on my nightstand. I would make like a little bed for him there, and I would pet him every night. And I would tell him I love him, and I would feed him probably real pizza, because he deserves more than Bill, and not just pizza crust. And I don't know how I would explain his condition.
He doesn't want anybody to know about his condition.
But how do you get away with it? How do you tell his work that he won't be there? How do you tell his work that he's not going to show up because he's 2 inches tall?
I don't know. But what I would do,
I would ask the managers at work what they did to him.
I would make him a nice little cozy bed on top of his pillow right next to my pillow on the bed. Because I have to have him next to me to be able to sleep. Because he's my Boo Bear and I love him and my Pookie and I just want to And so I'd make him a bed on the pillow right next to mine.
That would be a very comfy bed.
That would be a comfy bed.
Pillows would be a very comfy bed.
And
quit eating shit on the floor.
And then
Sorry.
And then what's the rest of the question?
How would you take care of him? How would you feed him?
I would feed him whatever the hell he wanted.
But in very small quantities.
Very small quantities, yes. Like, have you ever seen those videos where this dude feeds really tiny stuff to his pet hamster?
Yeah.
Like really tiny burritos and stuff? I would make like that type of stuff for him and let him eat it. Whatever he wanted, whenever he wanted it. And
how would you explain that to work though?
I would tell them that he has a rare condition.
A rare skin condition?
That the doctors tell him he can no longer work. So
would he go on disability?
He would go on disability, yes. And I would take the bacon supplying from there.
Okay, would you take his position at work?
Probably not. Because I don't want to be anybody's bitch at work.
And unfortunately, that's what your boyfriend is. He's management's bitch.
He is. It's sad. And we would spend our time together by cuddling.
How would you cuddle him and not squish him?
I would take him in my hands and put him right here and let him cuddle to me.
Okay.
I wouldn't do the cuddling, but because I'd hurt him. I'd let him do the cuddling.
I would pet him.
Yeah, because I like to play with his hair anyway because it's all curly and beautiful. And so I would like take my little pinky finger because it's tiny.
I can't feel my lips.
And I'd run it through his little curls. Little tiny curls because he's 2 inches tall. Oh my God, that'd be cute.
You would be awfully cute at 2 inches tall.
But that's how we'd spend our time together.
Okay.
All right. Number 15. What does he do to keep from being bored while you're away?
Is this Bill or your boyfriend?
I think it's still a boyfriend. What kinds of adventures might he have in your empty house?
Oh my goodness.
Are you worried you might step on him on accident when you get home? Okay, let's go this one question at a time. Number 15, there's 3 questions pretty much in number 15. So the first question is, what does he do to keep from being bored while you're away?
He would still play WoW. He would just have to jump from key to key. He would have so much fun with that.
That'd be exercise in and of itself. Okay.
Hold on, I'll ask him.
And the second question, what kinds of adventures might he have in your empty house?
He would probably still entertain the rats, or the cats, or the dog.
He would probably be like, I don't care! Onward!
He would probably sleep. Your boyfriend would probably sleep.
We're not on my boyfriend, we're on your boyfriend.
I don't have a boyfriend.
But you know who we're talking about.
I do know who we're talking about.
And then the last question on number 15, are you worried you might step on him on accident when you get home?
No, because he'd probably be on my computer keyboard.
Okay. Now my turn to answer. Alright, when I'm away, he would probably either be watching movies or Netflix, or he would possibly be trying to, he would either be watching Netflix. Oh my god!
Knock knock, by the way.
When he's bored while I'm away, he would probably attempt to play video games, but I don't know how well that would actually work with him being 2 inches tall. But he'd probably attempt it, or he'd watch like Netflix or some kind of movies or something. Adventures he'd go on in an empty house. He'd probably,
The cat.
probably be something to do with the cat, like playing with the cat, or chasing the cat around, or running from the cat, or hiding from the cat. Something like that. I don't really know. And am I worried I might step on him on accident when I come home? Probably not, because I feel like he would definitely be smart enough to stay away from the door, because he usually knows when I come home from work. And I feel like he's a very intelligent person, so he would probably stay away from the door when I were to come home.
If I knew he was 2 inches tall, I would make sure that I was looking out for him anyway.
Definitely. Alright, number 16. What would going on a date be like? What would happen if you went out somewhere and lost him? What would a date be like if you stayed in your house while no one else was home, since he didn't want to be seen? What would going on a date be like?
I don't think we would go out because he didn't want to be seen.
What would happen if you went out somewhere and lost him?
I would feel terrible. He would probably be in my purse, though, which would surprise me. I have so much in my purse, I would lose him in there.
Alright, third section. What would a date be like if you stayed in your house while no one else was home, since he didn't want to be seen?
We would do naughty things.
She's bad.
It's
All right.
R-rated. You don't want to hear about it.
My answer, what would going on a date be like, would be like, maybe just going to the movies. If we actually went out somewhere, probably just going to the movies.
You would be able to get in for one admission.
Exactly. I could keep him in like my pocket and pay for one ticket, go in, and then just like take him out and put him on my shoulder or something, and we could watch the movie together with the price of one person. And then the second section, what would happen if you went out somewhere and lost him? I'd probably cry. I am very anxiety ridden, and I would probably just like freak out so much and just like cry my eyes out. It'd be devastating to me, most likely.
It would be tragic if you lost Pookie.
Absolutely, yes. I couldn't lose my Pookie Bear. I couldn't lose him. Okay, in the third section, what would a date be like if you stayed in your house while no one else was home, since he didn't want to be seen?
You would do naughty things.
I wouldn't want to say that, no. It'd be more like a Netflix and chill.
Yeah, naughty things.
Y'all know what Netflix and chill is referenced as, so a Netflix and chill night would be what it was like. Number 17. Do you think you would eventually start to treat him like a pet?
Yes.
How or why?
Well, he's little. I would probably end up treating him like a rat and pet him a lot. I'd be like, oh, my poor baby, he's so little. But I would have to buy him special food because he's little.
I feel the same. I feel like I would probably treat him like a pet unknowingly, because he would just be so tiny. I wouldn't realize I was doing it, but I would do it. Like petting him a lot and having him like perching on my shoulder and carrying him around in the palm of my hand and feeding him little tiny food. I feel like I probably would. But definitely not on purpose. Definitely not on purpose. Number 18. Is there any part of living with a shrunken 2-inch tall boyfriend I haven't thought of? Add it here.
Probably, but I haven't thought of it, so I don't know what the fuck it is. What the fuck are you thinking asking that kind of question? If I haven't thought about it, I obviously don't know what it is.
Let's see, any thought that I might haven't thought of with a shrunken not two-headed. He's not two-headed. A shrunken 2-inch boyfriend. I would say the only thought would be that I would probably have to carry him around with me just about everywhere. Like, I would have to buy all kinds of shirts that had those little pockets right in the breast area.
You want to play with your
And just stick him down in that little pocket so I could carry him everywhere with me. Like, that's probably the only thought. I just love him so much. And I just want to hold him all the time. And I could just keep him in my pocket 24/7. I would just be the happiest person.
The cat was so concerned about you when you started crying. He looked at you and he tilted his head and he's like, what's wrong with you?
Number 19. If you had both the 2-inch tall boyfriend and the 2-inch tall enemy living in the same dollhouse on your dresser together, would you act nice to one and mean to the other like a split personality? What sort of things would happen?
Well, it wouldn't be a split personality. We don't like Bill. And we do like our boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
So it wouldn't be a split personality. That is a mean question to ask.
Honestly, exactly. I would be nice to my boyfriend, but I would be so lovable and nice to my boyfriend. But Bill, the one I don't like, I would just, be so mean to him and torment him with all the stuff I said earlier because I don't like Bill. Bill's a butthole.
Bill,
That's why I don't like
Bill came home with you unwanted in your bag.
Mm-hmm.
You tried to keep him in the jar, but the asshole got out, and now he wants juice.
Yeah. Wait, what's wrong with you, Bill? Why you want my juice for? It's my juice. My juice, Bill! My juice!
You're so angry about the juice.
Number 20.
Oh.
Last question. What would you do if you came home and found your tiny enemy had killed your tiny boyfriend?
Oh,
Think
Bill.
of a few possibilities and describe in detail. Oh, hell no!
This would be the situation where you squish Bill between your little tiny hands and fucking kill him.
That's her answer. You want to know what the hell I'd do to Bill? Oh!
Bill would get ripped apart and fed to my rats.
Oh! I'd feed him to my cat. Alive. Dangling from that string. I'd spray some catnip on his ass. And I'd dangle him in front of Raziel until Raziel eat him bit by bit.
Hey,
What?
You're getting really loud.
I'm sorry.
I know
But-
Bill killed your boyfriend. But
that shit don't happen. And now that we have finished Karo survey, peace out, y'all. I hope you love this Karo survey part 2, Drunken edition, with the Miranda Gelbo. Did I say that right?
you did say it right, but that's not the way it's spelled. It's spelled real funny. Don't worry about it.
But I hope you guys enjoyed it, especially you, Baldwin Jim.
Baldwin Jim, not Big Jim.
We call you Big Jim. That is your name from now on. Baldwin Jim is Big Jim. All questions were sent by Baldwin Jim. Thank you, Baldwin Jim, for the questions. This has been the Drunken edition
Of Tiny Man Survey.
of the Tiny Man Survey with Miranda Gelbo here.
I can't feel my cheeks either.
She can't feel nothing. Peace out, y'all. We'll see you in whatever we decide to do next.